EC2 handed us the whole server, and you ran all of it. Now we trade some of that control for less work. This is containers and serverless. First, what a container is. Then Lambda. Then how to choose between them, and when each one shines. So what is a container? A container packages your app with everything it needs to run. That bundle then runs the same on any machine. Containers are lightweight, and they start in seconds, so you can pack many of them onto one host. It is the modern way to ship software. Before the services, one question. Why containers at all? Think about a virtual machine. It carries a whole operating system inside it, so it is large, and it can take minutes to boot. A container is different. It shares the host machine's operating system and packages only your application. So a container is small, and it starts in seconds, not minutes. On the same hardware, you can run many containers where only a handful of virtual machines would fit. You get the same isolation between workloads with far less overhead. That efficiency is why containers took over modern software. AWS has 4 names here. ECS is Amazon's own container orchestrator. EKS is managed Kubernetes if you already use it. Fargate runs your containers with no servers to manage, and ECR is the registry that stores container images. Serverless goes one step further with AWS Lambda. You hand Lambda a function, and it runs your code only when something triggers it. There are no servers for you to manage. It scales from 0 to thousands on its own, and you pay only while the code runs. Here's the trade-off at the heart of it. With servers, think EC2, you are in charge. You pick the size, you patch the operating system, you keep them running, and you pay for them even when they sit idle. With serverless, think Lambda or Fargate. AWS runs the infrastructure. There is nothing to patch, it scales itself, and when nothing is happening, you pay nothing. So the trade is control versus effort. Servers give you the most control and the most knobs to turn. Serverless gives you the least to manage and the fastest path from idea to running. Neither is better, they simply fit different jobs. It helps to see them on one line. On the left, EC2, you manage the whole server. Next, containers, you manage a bit less. Then Fargate and the servers disappear. On the right, Lambda, you manage only your code. Moving right, you trade control for less work. 3 quick paths rounded out. Elastic Beanstalk takes your app and builds the whole stack for you. Lightsail gives you a simple server at a fixed monthly price. And Batch runs large batches of jobs for you. Easy on-ramps for common shapes of work. On the exam, match the job. Run containers without managing servers. Fargate. Run code on an event, nothing when idle. Lambda. Deploy an app and let AWS build the stack. Beanstalk and store your container images. ECR. Let's lock it in. Containers package an app to run the same anywhere. ECS, EKS, and Fargate run them, and ECR stores the images. Serverless, like Lambda, runs your code with no servers and no idle cost. And there is a spectrum, from EC2's full control to Lambda's zero management. Next episode, where your data lives, storage with Amazon S3. We'll cover objects and buckets, the basic unit of cloud storage. The storage classes, from instant access to cheap archive, and lifecycle rules that move data to save money. Thanks for watching, and see you there.